All right. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing, because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not that hard. And okay, let's keep going. We went through some tough times, but hey, we keep coming back, baby. There's no stopping us. Yesterday I didn't really follow through with the course that we started. So probably, honestly, since this is like I'm already like starting to stream late, I don't want to start into like something maybe like fundamental or anything, because I don't feel like I'm in the right mind frame to. I'm doing fine. It's just maybe that I'm not going to get the most out of it. So we're going to take a look and see if it's something important. Then probably I will not be doing it today. Let me take a look. And we'll do it tomorrow, inshallah. Painting process in Photoshop. I think it's this one.
In this class, I will discuss different zooming to include brushes distilled.
Okay, no, that's not that one.
In this class,
oh snap, okay, this is 17 minutes. This is actually perfect.
In this class, we will go through my painting process to apply Photoshop tools in practice. Open up a new canvas. Always save your file first before you start painting. That will minimize your chances to lose your work in progress. Simply go File, Save As, type in the name and save. Create a new layer, then pick a pencil brush and let's practice some line drawing first. Here's a quick tip on it. Try to avoid making small strokes and go over and over the same lines to create shape. This can cause your drawings to look a bit dirty. Instead, try to make less lines using the motion of your whole arm. The more you practice, the more confident and appealing your lines will become. Most artists do several sketch passes to achieve cleaner looking lines. To show an example, I will make a rough sketch of an apple. This rough drawing will be our first sketch pass. Here's the opacity slider on the top right corner of the Layer tab. Lower the opacity, then create a new layer and go over the lines again. You can do as many sketch passes as you need, especially with bigger drawings. In the end, you'll end up with clean lines when you delete the rough sketch. For today's painting, I chose this beautiful avocado. There are two ways of adding reference to Photoshop. First of them, you can simply insert your image by dragging an image into your canvas. Move it to your side, then press Enter to apply. Another way would be to open an image in a new window. Right-click on your file title and choose Move to a new window. You can drag your windows to rearrange your workspace to look something like this. I usually go with this method, as I can always have my reference image attached in one place. Now we're ready to start painting. Let's start with a rough sketch. Look at the shape and try to follow it in your sketch. It doesn't have to be perfect, as the whole point of this exercise is to get a hang of working in Photoshop.
That's very exaggerated though.
After your rough sketch is done, you can lower the opacity and create a new layer. Now you can just go over it and it will be easier to draw cleaner looking lines. You'll end up with clean lines after you delete your rough sketch. You can do as many passes like that as you need, especially with bigger drawings. Now we are ready to paint. Before starting, it's better to have some type of background to neutralize this striking white color. Basically, all the colors you paint on white will seem darker than they are. Gray tones, on the other hand, are neutral and it won't affect how we see surrounding colors. But we'll get more into color later.
Nice, you got that color perfectly actually.
Colors you paint. Now we are ready to paint. Before
Neutral.
starting, it's better to have some type of background to neutralize this striking white color. Basically, all the colors you paint on white will seem darker than they are. Gray tones, on the other hand, are neutral and it won't affect how we see surrounding colors. But we'll get more into color later. Once you have a background, create a new layer underneath the lines. Select a hard round brush and base green color and fill in the shape of avocado. Use square brackets on your keyboard to adjust the size of a brush. Now I want to add more color variations. As you can see, the color varies from green to a very vibrant yellow-green. So I really want to emphasize that. When I block in color, I constantly look at my reference image, comparing the colors to each other. You can of course use an eyedropper tool for this exercise, but I wouldn't recommend to do that often. It's best to train your own eye to see actual colors. Now I want to add darker tones on the sides. Press on this icon on the Layer tab so you can lock your layer on transparency. That way, you'll only be able to paint within the existing shape and you won't go over the edges.
Isn't it more to the red? I'm gonna try to do my own thing with this one.
You can create a new layer for the seed. It's useful to have different objects on separate layers. That way, you can easily move or adjust the selected layer without affecting other layers. Now that all base colors are set, we don't need the line art layer anymore, so we can delete it. The next thing I want to do is to work on shadows. The easiest way to add shadows is to use a clip-in mask layer. But before that, we can go ahead and merge all avocado layers together.
What? Why?
To do that, hold Ctrl on your keyboard and select top layers. Right-click on the layer and select Merge Layers. Now our whole object is separate from the background. Back to the clipping masks. Create a new layer, press Ctrl+Alt+G and create a clipping mask. Now everything you paint on this layer will not go over the edges of the layer on the bottom. I will lower the opacity down to about 40%. Select darker blue and paint in shadows. As you can see from our reference photo, the light source is coming from the top corner, so the shadows are mostly on the bottom half of the avocado. I will explain more about light and shadow in the next chapters, so for now you only need to understand how to work with layers. Another thing I wanted to show you is how to use blending modes. So blending mode is an editing tool used to determine how two colors will blend together. Open this tab. Here you can see all the blending modes available in Photoshop, but you're actually only going to need a few of them. For example, this multiply mode darkens the image. Screen mode lightens the image. Overlay boosts up the contrast. Color only blends the color. And luminosity only blends the brightness. When it comes to shadows, I usually go with multiply mode. Here you can see how it affects the image. Now that I'm happy with all the colors, I'm going to merge these layers together and start painting over it. Now, this is a stage where you can really have fun and go all the way into details. You can try out using texture brushes to accentuate the texture. You can blend colors together to create smoother gradient.
Damn, honestly, this shit got me sleepy, not gonna lie. I think we're back to this stream. I'm honestly not sure how it's going to show up on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, I think it's still up. Show up on YouTube. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Let's carry on with the video.
Overlay boosts up the contrast. Color only blends the color. And luminosity only blends the brightness. When it comes to shadows, I usually go with multiply mode. Don't forget to add a drop-in shadow. Select a background layer, then holding Alt, pick a color of your background and go a few shades darker. Now add a drop-in shadow underneath the object. Here I use the mixing tool to blend these colors nicely.
Wait, how'd you change the brush? What the hell happened?
Here I use the mixing tool to blend these colors nicely.
This is such a destructive process. Like you can just make a mask. I think making a mask is the safer like option.
That'll be it for today's painting. Now you might want to resize your canvas. Then select the crop tool, adjust the sides, and press enter to apply. To save this image, go Files, Save As, and select PNG or JPEG formats. Now PNG files usually have a better quality, so keep that in mind if you want to post it on the internet. I would love to see your paintings, so please upload them in the comments. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions or if you want feedback. In the next chapter, we'll finally move into drawing portraits, and we'll start with basic proportions and structure. In this class, we will go through...
Okay. Let us... Oh my god, bro. I want to sleep so bad. Let's take a look at this avocado.
But we'll get more into color later. First, in a new window, rearrange your work.
Come on, Photoshop. Please help a brother. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. It doesn't even want to start. Like, I can't start it. That's insane. Should we like shut off everything else? Sure, streaming room. Stream is paused. Is it though? Are you eating though? Brother, are you eating though? And you know what's crazy is that I don't have my disc on me. The wait before it loads is kind of funny. Bro, it's not, trust me, it's not. This shit is infuriating, to say the least. I'm gonna try to delete some stuff off of the computer, but I doubt it's going to do anything. Come on, Photoshop, help a brother out. Oh man. Dude. Okay, cool. Carry on. No open recent is crazy. Okay, fine. Let me get to streaming. Painting water, level up your digital drawing. Here you go. Please work. Thank you. This is the one that we drew yesterday, and this is the avocado. Come on, the avocado. Load in, you motherfucker. Thank you. Alright, there you go. I should probably do what she does. Open it on another Photoshop file. That's probably better. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to play some music really quick. This is gonna be really quick, really fast. Right now, all I can wonder is what it would feel like to be in your body. Wait, what? In a non-zesty way, I mean like a swap. Okay, that's an insane thought. I'm gonna keep reading, but I don't know where this is going. Somehow I look at people and can kind of guess they know something I don't. And the best way to find out is the skin walk. Like personally, I've never had that thought before. This is the first time hearing something about like this, honestly. But yeah, I'm just going to say this is pretty interesting. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, we got this brush over here. We don't need this one. We need our pencil, right? Yeah. And clarifying like in a non-zesty way is hilarious. There you go. I mean, you have to say no homo, right? I don't. But saying it with a volatile demographic is a good fallback. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, let's not go there, brother. There you go. That feels kind of right. Maybe a bit bigger. Maybe a bit larger. That's okay. Like, we don't have to get it perfect. I mean, I feel like we're going stylized more than, at least that's how I felt she went about it. Okay, that's the first pass. Second pass. Let me do another brush. I want to explore all the brushes around here. So we can do round, a good round, and then yeah, actually we'll keep it black. Actually, this doesn't matter because we're going to delete this anyways. This layer. Whoops. There you go. An amazing avocado. An avocado is a pretty interesting choice. Honestly, that's the choice of the of the girl in the course. It is interesting though because it's an oval shape. It's interesting to draw, and it has a spheric shape, which is interesting to shade. It's easy. It's interesting. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, next let's choose another brush. I want to go more textured. Can we do that? Probably can. And probably will. Okay, let's try to mess around with these parameters. Yeah. And let me put this one behind. Oh, okay, no. On another layer, please. There you go. Okay, this is how I would go about it. I'm not necessarily going to merge. Maybe I'll be comfortable merging at another point. But now, I think I'm chill. I'm chill with not merging. They don't taste right. I'm not very familiar with the taste of avocado. So I wouldn't know what to tell you. Okay, let's keep going with the yellowish fish. We can do the, oh, this is pretty dark. This is less dark. And this is less dark. We can go with this. Let's give it a little bit more vibrance. And probably more vibrance. Now this is too vibrant though. Yeah, that's too much. Maybe you go right here. With the color, yeah, that feels, no, that doesn't feel right. This feels okay. This one feels okay. I want like the yellow. Can we get the yellow, please? Please, balls. Let's get the yellow. Dude, I want a very non-saturated yellow. Can we get that? Oh my god. Honestly, hey, this feels okay. This feels right. This feels right. Okay, and then we can get this. Do a little bit of this. Actually, go smaller with the strokes. Probably too much yellow, so I'm going to. I don't know if this merges or not, so maybe we should shoot one like this and see how that works. Whoops, not with the black. Please stop. There you go. Let's add more color. Probably go this way. I feel like I'm not coming out of this range of color, which is pretty interesting, you know. Less saturated. Do something like this. I don't know if I would have slept if I didn't see your stream. I do have stuff tomorrow. But I have stuff tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll get up and even if do the person that does won't be me. It's a chill yellow. It is a chill yellow. Look, if you've got some stuff to do, probably you should, I don't know, sleep and go do your stuff. I think important stuff in your life, just don't let it sit or don't let it wait. I mean, I'm not speaking out here just like being the most organized person. Like, definitely I have my vices, but yeah, I wouldn't like to have you distracted because of me. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to put out in the world, if that makes sense. Okay, I like this. Let's lock this and actually pick a brownish color. Oh, this works. No, this works. Wait a minute. There you go, we're going dark. Okay, that's nice. What else? I mean, oh, I forgot the neutral. Forgot about the neutral. How do we get a neutral? Sound like this? Yeah. Light it up. A bit more, a bit less. Honestly, that's good. That's good. We got a neutral. It's not the neutral. It's not the one in the image, but it's close enough. Another thing I would do is just this. You know. There you go. Okay, coming back here. What did we say we're gonna do next? What's next, baby? Maybe we can mess around with another color for this one, like watercolor. What the hell? Why is it so big? What the fuck? Nah, it's not on you. I'm merely picking one of the many subsidiaries if we're measuring healthy. If say you're a good 7 and yeah, it can't sit long, so I have to go to school. Look, we're what do we say? Like, we're the sum of our choices. Also the sum of the, you know, 5 people we most spend time with. It's the decisions that we make, bro. That's the decision that we make that literally make us. You know, it's our behavior, it's our habits. The better our routine or our habits are, the better our life is. So, and like I said, I sound like I'm preaching here. My ass would be lazy sometimes. My ass would sit just watching YouTube. But yeah, I mean, I try, at least. I try not to let my vices just win over me. And sometimes I do win, sometimes I lose, which is fun, you know, that's life. Ooh, no, this is for the highlight, definitely for the highlight. And I need something darker for this. Now for this, I'm going to, oh, actually, this is like this, I think. Let's go like this. Yeah. And like this. Yeah. And we can get rid of this. Ooh, no. We're gonna have this on another layer, I think. Probably that's like the wiser step. The wiser thing to do. Can you color pick from your reference? I just wanna win, you know, not for the value. I just wanna win where it matters so I can go to sleep. Okay. Can you pick? I can pick from the reference. However, I'm going to choose not to. Darken. Actually, we can go with darken, but I want to make it like a blue hue. Yeah. I'm choosing not to because I want to train myself to pick colors and to actually choose by myself, not let the color picker choose for me, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get back here. I want to pick this color. Whoopsie. Honestly, this is so fun. Like, I'm having fun doing this. I low-key want to post this. Like, this looks really cute. And finally, we have a darker value. I don't want to make it like maybe not a darker, but a cooler version of the, whoops. Yeah, I think this is cool. This color is cool, isn't it? Maybe it's too pink. Maybe we'll change the pink. Maybe we'll go something like this. Lightness, darkness, definitely darker. Nah. Oh, she also uses what's the other brush? Oh, it's the N. Whoa. What the hell? What the fuck? No, what, dude, why? What the fuck? Okay, we can have multicolor shadow. Like, that's not a problem. But why is it doing this? I don't like it as much now though. It feels like someone else drew it and they tried so hard to not be basic. It's not bad. Like, I don't hate it. What? See, that's the thing. Like, it's just like artists in general, we tend to hate our stuff more than we need to, actually. Wait a minute. And we don't need to do that, really. We're just like too perfectionist, I guess. There you go. I like to make like my colors smoother like this. I don't know. This feels more intuitive to me. Alright, this is our avocado. I'm going to just like have, whoopsie, have a straight up just line like this. There you go. Actually, no. There it is. All right. This is our avocado. I said I was going to stream for only like a couple of minutes today, but as usual, I stream for more. This is actually really fun. Like, I had so much fun doing this. Definitely doing this more. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. Manny, my brother, keep doing what you're doing, keep being awesome. I'd love to see more of your stuff there. Actually, I'll put my stuff there as well. And I want to have this like grow more, you know. I want to, you know, have people do critiques maybe, or just like we straight up just support each other, you know. That's the goal with all of this. I want to create a community that is actually helpful. If you're going to give a critique, give actual feedback, you know, something that actually helps. That's what I like to do. Anyways, like I said, Manny, I appreciate you. And yeah, peace.